Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Why they gotta keep that? Why they gotta keep that?
They'll run it for the first time with
I'm
Williams.
turning the other way, bro.
Got some real estate inside the 30.
They be fucking
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate, big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
18.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Oh, I'm going to let out this shit.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. On second down, Williams. And an alley to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 38 yards on the scamper there. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
There you go.
This is caught. Watkins.
Why they won't let me hit the ball at
30
least?
yards there.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got
man.
1 that was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. Put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Oh, man, you can't even hit the damn ball.
18. Hey, gotta go. I'm coming after you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it.
Not throw the ball.
And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
Gotta go. 24's the mic. Hey, defense, let's go. Red,
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky.
Oh,
and that'll be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time.
We're going to find a pun or something, bro. Yeah, we're rolling. He got to go, bro. Anybody got to do better than that, bro. Jesus. It don't cost us the damn first down. No land back. Some leave. I thought it was paper at first. It was just some leave. Alright, chase down. Let's see here.
And it's third down.
Detroit! Watch him now, Barney!
Out of the gun, Daniel. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Yeah.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun!
They are going for it. It's Daniel.
Oh,
This is going to be
man,
incomplete.
come on, Daniel.
A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Yeah.
On the toss, here's Williams.
Out of bounds.
He's to the 10. Still fighting through tackles. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Spencer Ware taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Daniel now on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Daniel. And Robinson with a big catch. And out across midfield down to the 45. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Daniel on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Hey, that's why I ain't there.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears get a bit closer. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
God damn it.
Here we go now.
On first down, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll give it to him in the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
I had to look at timeout.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. And the kick by Butker is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Daniel on first down. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing on second down, Daniel.
And
this one is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Daniel. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The nigga was wide open, bro. And that nigga was open too.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
They will go for it. It's Daniel.
I don't hope.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st and 10, Daniel. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Daniel. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
How the fuck you don't make it to the back of the end zone,
you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
Everybody was in front.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain of 32 that time.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Mahomes now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. A second nice move. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Mahomes now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He spins free.
Come on.
And he will take it on
Let me tackle him, bro.
Touchdown. Damian Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. You don't want to give them a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Going up top for Miller. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Man, like, man.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. 29, 29. Gun!
A final shot before the break. Daniel. He's got a man. Complete.
Yeah, let me break
and
the
able to
fucking
rip
tackle.
off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And it pops free. Man, the collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Gun! Detroit!
Back to the air. Daniel on second down. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Third and long. It's Daniel.
Oh, my God.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
Detroit! 4 down. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Who do you want?
He'll try and throw for it here. He's going to rifle one deep left. And got his man complete.
I didn't want to let me
And they're
put
going to
that
have this across midfield and inside the 45. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Bring it. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky.
The first down throw for Daniel.
Oh, go away, bro.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. D. Ford coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Gun! Detroit! Gun!
On second down, here's Daniel. Looking deep for Gabe. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Lucky 56. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, Daniel. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Gun!
2nd and 10. Daniel again.
Oh, his head.
And this is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Throwing on 3rd down, Daniel. Letting one go deep for the end zone. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
So typically you'd say nice job defensively to force a decision on 4th down, but they've already gone for it once and converted, so you better make sure your defense stays out on the field and is alert.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Once again, Daniel. Finding Gabriel complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Throwing again is Daniel. He leads this one for Howard. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, a 7-yard touchdown grab. Then the Bears cut into that lead. Parkey with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 48 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Ware. About 3 yards there to the 27.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
Let's go, man.
And down he goes. Khalil Mack not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Man, traveling. No, who man is that, bro?
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes going for the deep ball. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And that is no good. I hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Gun! Here we go now.
On 1st down, it's Daniel. He'll rifle this one deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now Daniel on 1st down. And he's taken down. A cheap sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Daniel now on 2nd down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
Gun! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
24's the mic.
Watch him now, Barney.
From the gun, here's Daniel. Completion left side to Miller. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st.
Let's go.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To the air again, Daniel.
Let's go, man.
And it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Adam Shaheen, a 2-yard touchdown ground. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit.
After the interception, here's
Oh, come on.
Looking deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Chicago.
Oh.
Taylor Gabriel, 41 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead in this game. Parkey adds the extra point, and they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
All right.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Leonard Floyd coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a
Bring it home.
Bring it home.
But I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed.
Still move.
Things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And it'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Now they'll run it with Cohen.
Go, Cohen.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Now, check. Patriot!
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Okay.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Detroit!
They'll try the air now with Daniel. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
No, bro, I
Justin
did not
Houston
do that, bro.
in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
I did not do
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
We can't get a little bit of protection without EA putting a hand in the cookie jar, bro. A little bit of protection.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Lucky 56. Gone.
First down, let's go. First down. Keep going for it, coach.
Daniel now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right center.
Let's
And
get
this
it.
is caught.
Let's
And
get
that
it.
could seal it. It's a touchdown. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with 2 guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but
That's
it's
how
just
you
the
throw the damn
will to
ball,
get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt, the
That's
will
how you
as
throw
well as
the
a
ball.
really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. Parkey with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Good kick out the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Chiefs now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. This is caught inside the 15. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Bro, you ain't even pressing.
Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams in the final minute. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful.
Oh, my God, bro. He fucking right there and they won't tackle him, bro. That's some bullshit. Oh, fuck.
So here comes the
nigga is right there and they won't
even
tackle him.
here in this 4th quarter.
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. The nigga is right there, bro.
The
All
Bears
you do is
offense now
tackle him.
gets set to head back onto the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now Daniel. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Daniel.
Shit, go away. What? I'm outside the pocket. I'm outside of the pocket. Oh my God, bro. That's just cheating, bro.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Dang, bro. We outside the pocket, bro. What they want us to do? Wow. Wow. We outside the fucking
they
pocket
lose
big
the yardage,
time,
and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw is Daniel.
Get that block.
To the right side, complete to Miller.
Oh,
And
we'll
he'll
take
go
on,
down right around the
on,
47 this time. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Daniel.
Oh, good catch, boy.
It's going to be incomplete.
What? He dropped
12
it?
seconds left. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Drop the goddamn ball.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Daniel throwing again. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
60?
So here's the former Pro Bowler, Cody Parkey, in field goal formation. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
All right, folks, you can't go for that now, folks. Oh. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get that. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hold on, none of
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Gone! Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Watson.
On 1st and 10, Daniel. Going deep this time for Miller.
Give me that.
Let's go. A touchdown. One of the most improbable finishes in recent history.
Get it, let's go, man. God damn.
Well, it was too long to risk a field goal, so they said we got to throw it up there, hope something good happens, and I think that's the definition of something good happening.
Not just good.
Yeah, he made us fight.
Amazing.
In their estimation, great, amazing, stupendous.
You all right with me, brother?
I mean, exhilarating. How about them running off the field with a
Hey, why they
victory
got
where it looked like they were possibly headed towards overtime?
Oh, yeah, it looked like definite overtime, and everybody just holding their breath. Is that
it just disappeared at the end, though? That's how they do.
Jubilation. And we missed it. It's no good. It won't matter, and it's going to quickly be overlooked in this thrilling victory.
Man, we had to fight.
Well, Charles,
bro, we had to come back king, man. Let's go. Come back city, man.
They did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Woo. They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball,
wow, we
things
had
are
to fight,
working and clicking. They think
look at
they
this,
can borrow
17
this
zip,
and
man.
carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
What a fucking comeback. What a fucking comeback. Goddamn, play name one. Oh, man. Bruh, 27 points in the fourth quarter, bruh. 27 points in the fourth, bruh. What a game, bro. That's a fucking